Yeah. Welcome back, guys, to another Topic Talk. I'm TK Breezy, and we talk about whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about, because that is what we do here. And that's going to be a great time. So let's go ahead and get into our first topic, man. We got Toggle Sing Sing. It's actually pretty loud. Toggle Sing Sing, is there room for more than 3 platform fighter esports? Brawlhalla eclipses Melee and Ult in viewership and active players, and those 3 eclipse the rest. Is there room for more? Do we see this in other genres like MOBAs, League, and Dota, and team-based shooters? I think there's obviously room for multiple, there's definitely room for multiple platform fighters. I mean, we still have rivals too, right? As far as Nick All-Stars Brawl, I don't know about that one. Like, I feel like, you know, it's nice to see another one enter with like a bunch of recognizable names. But the more I'm looking at that game, the more I'm like, I don't know if it has a staying power, but hopefully, you know, we'll see how that goes a little later into, like, you know, into its lifespan. Are we gonna play this for 2 weeks, or are we gonna play this for, like, you know, a year and a half or whatever? So it's a pretty good question. I don't know. I think League and Dota are like obviously the top of the MOBAs area, but team-based shooters, you have CS:GO, you have Valorant, you have Apex. Well, I guess those, I don't know if you count Apex because that's like BR, so it is a different. 2 seems to be the maximum for a lot of shooter games, or a lot of games that are not fighters, because, you know, you have Fortnite, Apex for BRs, you got League and Dota for MOBAs, you got Valorant and CS:GO for team shooters, and Overwatch also is there as well. But when it comes to fighting games and stuff, fighting games are just, there's so many of them, and like they all seem to be able to shine because they're all different. You know, so to wonder if the platform fighters will be able to diversify, for sure, because I mean they're different types, just like Mortal Kombat is different from Street Fighter, which is different from Guilty Gear, you know, stuff like that, and they all still have their fan bases. So I think it really just depends on how much. I feel like it really depends on how much the people want to like promote said games. We're all still grassroots, so it's kind of up to us. Up next, we got Lightning Strike saying, can people please stop saying Nick All-Stars Brawl will be a smash killer? Those two can coexist just fine. And related, at what point does HBox as an influencer go too far? I feel like there a lot of people just echo his opinions, and that's not always the best. Same for any influencer. Well, that's the issue with Smash in general, is that you guys have built up these people to be like super celebrities who can do no wrong or say no wrong, and you build your whole like personality around of being a fan of that person. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying like people who do that. Like, that just seems to be a real big issue within Smash mostly. Like, you know, people definitely don't make their own opinions. They just follow whatever their favorite content creator / top player says. And a lot of this people shit is clickbait, you know? A lot of stuff is clickbait so that you can watch the thing, so you can see if you're gonna learn something new about it, but you probably won't. Anytime you see those titles like Nick All-Star Brawl is going to destroy Smash, no one really means that. No one really means that. That game doesn't even look even remotely close to being able to destroy Smash. But will it get the clicks? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Every time. Good clicks, you know? So I'm not mad at it. That's just part of the YouTube meta. But I do think that, like, if people are like genuinely saying that on like for real, if they really feel that way, like that's just bad for the game, because that's one of those things that reminds me that people don't really like Smash Brothers. Like the thing I talked about in the last video, which, you know, check the playlist link down below. But people don't really like Smash Brothers, or at least they openly seem like they don't like Smash Brothers, because they always seem like they're looking for an out, but they won't ever actually take an out to another game that is not a platform fighter. So I don't know, it's just weird. It's not going to be a Smash killer, though. It definitely can coexist, but I think that game might suck, so we'll see. TX Train, so I'm assume that's Texas Train, says, regarding Game 4 MKLeo, do you think it's possible that he holds back for content until he's at risk of losing? No, I think Leo just has been taking a little longer to kind of adjust lately. And he kind of gets, you know, he gets a good win on Game 3, and then like kind of starts his like climb. I used to think Leo would throw for content for sure, because like when he wins, like he wins hard, you know what I'm saying? Like when he loses, it always be like relatively close, but when he wins super hard. But I think right now people are just starting to catch up, man. I think like my commentary style is gonna have to change a little bit about like talking about MKLeo like he's unbeatable, and then like being surprised when people beat him, because like Now Esam has a positive record on him. I think that Mars has a pretty good record against him. Tweak has finally been able to get a game. You know, Meister was close to getting a game or getting him a set. So I think MKLeo is definitely starting to kind of like come down with the rest of the top players, or they're starting to come up. I mean, he's still favored, but we can't talk about Leo anymore like he is the god, and that like he can do no wrong, and when he wins or when he loses, it's like a fluke or anything like that. So that's kind of where I think I'm at with MKLeo in game 4 and in commentary right now. So we'll see. Meester Tweester says Nick All-Star Brawl launches next week. They gave Nigel rest. That is true. Nigel does have a rest with the snap. You know, the fact that he still doesn't, there's no voice acting in that game is so sad, because like the move is called smashing, and him saying that would be super nice, but he's not going to say that because there is no voice acting. So now he just snaps and stands there. So to me, I feel like he's flicking you off. Like that's what it really is. There's, you know what I'm saying? And you're so surprised that you just get thrown out the ring. So Nigel does look pretty good though. So Aster Swallow, what was that, Southwest LA maybe? Says, what's your favorite candy? Halloween is coming up in a month. I like Reese's like cups a lot. And then I also like any type of gummy that is like based off of another company. So like Jolly Ranchers gummies are good. Starburst gummies are good. I like their sour gummies more than anything else. But yeah, if I had to pick just two, it'd be Reese's for chocolate. It'd be Starburst sour gummies for like fruity candy. So shit's bang. If you never tried them, you should definitely get them. Gavin Gavi Pawner says, talk about R.Kelly being convicted and found guilty of R charges. Good. This man R.Kelly should have been charged years ago, bro. How did he get away with all this? We finally got his ass, you know? I heard he's apparently going to jail for like, he's got multiple sentences that are like basically like life sentences, and on top of that, he has even more court stuff. So I think we might be done with R. Kelly. It's unfortunate too, because he had a really good catalog of music that we just can't listen to anymore, and that sucks. You know, I mean, you can still listen to it if you want to. I won't be listening to any R. Kelly, bro. That's gone. It's so sad too, because he's like on some songs that I really like. Like, if I could just get "I'm a Flirt," but just T-Pain's verse, like as a snippet, like, can I get that song to start right at T-Pain's verse and then just move on? You know. So rough for him, but don't really care. You know, catch that work. And then last topic of the day is from Picklestein TM. He says, been thinking about this lately. A large tweet from this man, Firepuff12. He says, I saw a lot of talk about how we'll be better as a community, about how we're going to hold people accountable. Where is it? How has EE gotten away with platforming Zero twice and D1? Free speech is one thing, but enabling rapists, where's the tons of top players calling him out? So this tweet got a little bit of traction. Interesting tweet for sure. I feel like this is this to me, and I'm probably gonna catch flack for this too, but this is a pitchfork tweet. I think you are going after the wrong person. Like, Zero and D1 streaming is on their own accord. There's really nothing we can do about it, because it's their prerogative. The only thing that we can do as a community is not watch. You know, don't go in there. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you can also do the other thing of like, if you really want to, like, people are saying that because the fact that Nairo's banned, and obviously his case was not what it actually was, and that D1 had a strong case against him, and that Zero had a strong case against him, and Senpai also has a super strong case against her, and none of those people are banned, that like they want to go about reporting, you know, D1 and stuff. If that's what you want to do to get him off the platform, by all means, right? But to blame EE for making a video like that is showing that, hey man, these guys are streaming and like, you know, this is what I think about it. And he has the same thoughts that I thought, is that like, look, I don't want any of these people to die. I just don't want them to be part of the community. And if they decide to go off and do their own thing, whatever they're deciding to do with their life, and it has nothing to do with the Smash community, or they're not showing up at events or anything like that, then the mission is accomplished. So to me, everyone's like keeping the community safe, right? the community is safe if they are not there. You know, like that was the main purpose of all the deplatforming and stuff, is to make sure they don't go to more tournaments, that they don't get to thrive within the Smash community or whatever. Now, if they decide, you know, I saw D1 was actually playing Melee or whatever, man. If he decides that he wants to play Melee, who's to stop him from being able to stream that game? Like, he's not banned from streaming the game. Like, he's not banned from from touching Smash. Like, you can't tell him he can't play Smash. It is just your job and your prerogative to not show up and support him. You know, if you were really that, like, you know, done with the nigga, then don't support him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and tell your other friends don't support him. But getting mad that EE decides to make a video about it is just like, I don't know. That seems very pitchforky. It seems like people are coming out the woodworks to try to make everything an issue. And that is definitely going in the reverse direction of where we need to be going. Like, it's good to be calling people out that need to be getting called out, but it's bad to be calling people out just to get some outrage over something that doesn't really need outrage. Like, where's the line? You know what I'm saying? This man is interviewing people, but he's actually still being, you know, he's actually still, like, not sexually harassing anybody else. He's not, you know, crossing any lines with anybody, making anybody feel uncomfortable, like in person and stuff. So to me, he is fine. Like, I think that, like, he's at this point in time, he's like a drama tuber, man. Like, but I don't even think that what he said if you actually watch the video, he didn't say anything that was like, yeah, man, so I'm about to go tune into the D1 stream. That's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Or like, yo, I was watching Zero, and yo, honestly, that stream hit. He said nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. And people are still coming at his neck just because they saw the title of the video. Probably didn't even watch the whole video. Saw the title of the video and thought, you know what? It's time to come at his neck. Studebaker also, like, had some tweets on this where he was like, you know, EE's exhausting, and how does he still get gigs? And it was just like, bro, you guys are too much. You guys are too much, man. Like, there's definitely a level to this where, like, people should be getting held accountable. If even E came up and the video was like free D1 or some shit like that, I would be 100% on everybody's side of, like, being like, EE, what the fuck are you doing, right? Like, if he was like, you know, free D1, motherfucking free Zero, all that shit, I'll be like, all right, you're wilding right now. But just putting out a video that is saying, like, hey, yo, these guys are streaming, like, what do you guys think about it? Because not only, he's not the only person to say that, man. People have been tweeting that all the time. So to act like the only reason people know that D1 and Zero are streaming is because of EE that's false. That's false. That's absolutely false. I saw many tweets about D1 going live. I even saw the video from D1 going live before the video from EE came out. So I don't know. I don't like it. I think people need to put their pitchforks down and actually start. If you really want to make change, then maybe go after the people that really actually are causing issues, and not someone who's making a video just saying that someone is streaming again. That's like, it's dumb. It's dumb. So that's my thoughts on it. I'll probably get chastised for it too. I don't give a fuck. Hold that. How did I get? Wait. Did someone give me 50 subs? What the? Oh shit. It's in Lim gifted me 50 subs. Okay. When I wasn't even on stream. Nice, because I'm at 497 now. That's nice. All right. Well, thanks, brother. I'll take it. Anyway, that's gonna be it for Topic Talk. We will be back next week for another one, man. If you guys have any thoughts on what I was talking about, make sure you hit a like, follow, and a comment below. If you want to keep up with Topic Talks, there's a whole playlist of things I've been talking about. But if you want to keep up, make sure you hit that subscribe button for sure. And if you have never stepped foot into the TK Breezy stream, maybe it's a great time. Twitch.tv/TK Breezy. We hang out here and do a bunch of cool stuff and talk about a bunch of cool things too. Yeah, that's it. So with that, without further ado, man, I will see you guys on the next Topic Talk next week. And be safe, wear a mask, and peace.